Hello there, stranger.
Hello there. How
You're
are you?
I'm I don't know. I don't know how I am.
I understand.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think I'm working a lot. Maybe that's not healthy, but that's it. I'm okay. I'm
Yes,
okay. I'm trying to do something on the holiday. Uh trying to organize my life and do something. Maybe go to us. I don't know, go to some different place with my girlfriend. I don't know. I'm exhausted.
great.
I'm
Do this.
exhausted. Yes, I'm
You deserve it.
exhausted. No cell phone. Just me and her with
It's a
no
good
cell
idea.
phone, and that's it. All right, yes, I have connection problem already. No, Raissa, no. Raissa, if you don't hear me, I'm going to FMG and I'm gonna teach you in FMG. You don't hear me. That's sad, Raissa. Raissa, come back here, Raissa. Ah, Raissa. No, Raissa. Oh, Raissa. Rayssa, Rayssa, woo, you're back, Rayssa.
Hello.
If we have connection problems again, I'm going to FMG to teach
Okay.
you. Okay,
It's very bad
I'll be
today.
I can get there in 10 minutes. Okay, 10, 15 minutes, and I'm gonna teach you. I don't know if you hear me. I don't know if you hear me. I don't know
I'm
if you hear
listening.
me. You hear me? You're
I
frozen.
do.
You're
Where do
frozen.
you live? Yes. No, I'm
Caralho,
here.
porra.
Hello.
Oh, yes, you're here. Nice.
Hello.
Raissa, if I have connection problems, I'm gonna go to UFMG with a big joint, and I'm gonna teach you smoking with you, okay?
Where do you live?
I live
I
in
forgot.
I live in Serrano.
Hi.
I live in
I
Serrano.
don't know.
Serrano is
It's close to
close.
Nova Suiça?
No, it's not close to Nova Suíça. It's close to Ouro Preto and Castelo.
Oh, it's very close.
Very close, very close. I just know Nova Suíça because I attended to a church there. For many
Mm.
years, I went to church. There was a church there. I grew up in this church in Nova Suíça. So I know Nova Suíça because
Mhm.
many of my friends on this church, they live in Nova Suíça. Got
Mhm.
it? Nova Suíça is like
Good.
a
And
second home for me, kind of.
yes, the church in Amazonas?
No. The church is a small
No?
church, it's not a big church. It's a small church with 50 people. I have another Raissa now. Raissa. Raissa! Raissa, where are you, Raissa? I miss you. Where are you? Raissa, I wanna teach you. I wanna teach you. Raissa, I wanna teach you. I wanna teach you.
Me
I wanna
too.
teach you. One
He's
more
gonna teach me
connection
about it.
problem. I see you in Carrefour. Carrefour is not good for you. Esplanada is good for you.
I don't know. I am with my bike, my cycle.
Esplanada, Mineirão is good for you.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
because ICB is close to Mineirão.
Yes.
So
I came
Mineirão,
from Ouro Preto today.
Mineirão em 20 minutes. Mineirão in 20
I
minutes.
can't. I have animals.
Come on, bring the animals. Bring the animals. What's the problem?
I have 28 mice. I can
Wow.
bring 28.
So
Yes.
you didn't have animals some time ago. You had no animals, right?
Yes, I received a lot now, and I decided to do this last experiment to complete my number of animals without the permission of my advisor.
Nice. That's what I like. That's the style I like.
And the rest I will pass to my graduation student.
Wow. Wow. You are a boss.
Yes, he is working with
Houston. Houston.
uh,
Houston. You there, Houston? Houston. Hey, Houston. You there? Come on, Rayssa. I want to teach you so bad. I want to teach you. I love talking to you, Rayssa. Come on, connection. Come on, connection. Ah! Come on, future. What's happening? Federal government. Rayssa, I want to teach you, Rayssa. I want to teach you.
I came from my boss class no room.
Nice,
I think
nice.
it's better now.
Nice, nice. Okay, Rayssa, if we have connection problems again, I'm going to teach you other day. Okay? Because I want to give you
Okay.
1 hour experience, not minutes experience, understand? See you in UFMG. See you in UFMG, Rayssa.
No, I did my class about cannabinoids for you.
Oh, yes, you did it.
I don't know why. You. Yes.
Nice. This
very
was your
simple
this was your
presentation
homework,
because
right?
I didn't have. Yes.
I totally forgot
I
it.
tried to. Really?
Rayssa, I was counting how many students I have. I have today 18 or 19 students. It's impossible to remember the homeworks.
Yes.
It's impossible, considering
Yes.
I don't
It's
have
true.
groups of students. I don't have classes.
Mm-hmm.
I teach no classes. I teach private classes only. I like classes, but the results, they are faster with one person. And I can charge more considering this. I have 19 students. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. For real. For real. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just basically right now I'm teaching people how to talk. That's it.
I think it's the best idea. You can see
Yes, I can.
the internet is working.
Yes, you. No way. You have. No, Rayssa. Can't believe that's so cute.
But I
No
did today.
fucking
I
way.
can't lie.
No, I gotta
I,
post this on
I never
Instagram.
tried.
I gotta post this on Instagram right now.
I have to.
I can't believe you've done it. I can't believe. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Cannabinoids,
But it's
teacher
very,
Rodolfo. Oh man. Fuck
it's
me.
very, very resumed. Okay.
Cannabinoids. No fucking way. Can't believe.
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids. Okay,
What?
cannabinoids.
Yes.
Rayssa, and the title is Rayssa made me a presentation on a topic she is very good at.
I love it.
Rayssa made me a presentation on a topic she's very good at. Oh, Rayssa, I'm so proud of you. I'm
Thank you.
so proud of
But
you.
I didn't try to myself. I can not lie to you. I don't know what I am talking. I will talk. No,
Yes, of
I
course
don't
you
know
know. Of
what.
course you know.
Yes, I know, but I not and I didn't try yet the presentation.
Ah, but you know the
But
topic,
it's
right?
okay. Hmm.
Oh, come on, you.
Okay, so now I am the teacher.
Wow. Now you are the teacher. You have a nice name, teacher. Brianis. That's a cool name.
Yes, I
Briani.
forgot your last name. Is
Ru-
Ruela.
Ruela Canguçu.
Ruela.
Ruela Canguçu. Rayssa, feel free to start your presentation.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank
So,
you.
good afternoon. Today I will talk about the cannabinoids, a very general idea about cannabinoids. Okay, so first, in the introduction, I want to talk about what are the cannabinoids, the relationship of the plant cannabis sativa, and the compounds, the cannabidiol and the is delta 9 THC.
Yes,
I don't know,
Delta.
and the
Delta.
differences, and the endocannabinoid system.
Oh, perfect.
So, first, what are the cannabinoids? The cannabinoids are compounds extracted by cannabis sativa, like the cannabinoid, the cannabidiol, sorry, and the THC, but more than 100 phytocannabinoids are now known. The
Wow.
difference of these two compounds is obviously the structure and the
Structure.
effects
Structure.
that structure and the effects that they produce in the organism. We now already know that these two compounds have uh, opposite effects, and in the plant are like uh,
They are like.
complementary. They are complementary for each other.
Okay.
The the effects, the psychoactive effects, is from THC, and the depressive effects are from cannabidiol. This oh, I forgot to put the data here, but it's like 60 that 70. I think. These compounds were discovered in the plant, but the use are related like 2007. I'm gonna say the
2,700.
2700 yes, before Christ in
Wow.
China
China.
and Asia. Yes, and was known for the drug that takes away the mind. Was used for neurological disease and other disease and in religious rights.
Wow.
Uh, in, in 65, wait, how can I say this? In
1965.
1965, uh, uh, chemistry, Rafael Meshulam from Israel synthesized for the first time the cannabidiol in the THC and discovered that we have a system in our brain that these compounds can interact.
Wow.
Besides that, he discovered the, that we have endocannabinoids in our brain and synthesize it and this synthesizes these two compounds. First, the anandamide for Sanskrit. Uh, this word means happy, happiness, and things. I can hear you. You know this. Okay. He isolated these two compounds. The anandamide was the first endocannabinoid discovered, and the two arachidonoglycerol, the second endocannabinoid discovered in our brain. He's live yet, and he was in this
He's still
symposium that I
he's still alive.
still alive. This, and he was in the symposium that I participated in July.
Nice,
Remember?
nice. Yes, of course I remember.
Yes, he talked in the final and
Wow.
say about our research here. He cited my advisor.
He mentioned it. He mentioned it. Your advisor.
Mentioned it.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Was
fantastic.
very crazy. Yes.
Wow.
So in 1970, he showed that cannabidiol had activity against epilepsy.
Wow.
In 1980s, other researchers found evidence that safety and antipsychotic effects.
Perfect.
And finally, in 99, no, 1990, in the 90s, is the 90s?
In the 90s. In the 90s.
Correct, yes? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
in the 70s, in the 80s,
Hello.
in the 90s. I got you back,
Hello.
Rayssa. I got you back. But I believe I need you to share the screen again.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
I
I'm
was-
loving it.
Great. You too. You see?
Yes, I do.
Can you see? Okay, so, and finally, in the 90s, the first receptor, the cannabinoid receptor, was discovered in cloned. And later, the second receptor was discovered, and they started to study the why we have this in our brain.
Okay.
So here I bring a resume about the
A briefing.
endocannabinoid system.
A briefing.
A what?
Briefing.
Okay. And here we can see how it works. This is a this is a neuron, the final of a neuron of the brain, a cell of the brain.
Okay.
It's neuron. It's neuron. Yes. Okay. And this is the other neuron, and they communicate like this. In the normal way of they communicate is this part of the neuron communicate to this. In the case of the endocannabinoid system, this communication is retrograde. Retrograde. I don't know how to spell this word, but is inverse compared to the normal way. And they discover that this happened because this system uh, is a system presenting our body and our brain, and this now is now defined. I think that this system can maintain the homeostasis of the brain, and because of this is this interaction is inverse. It's this endocannabinoids can control other systems.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
So we have these receptors. These are the two receptors discovered until now. The receptor, cannabinoid receptor 1 and the 2. And this is the two endocannabinoids that interact with these receptors, and the effect happens. Besides that, we have the enzymes, the MAGRI and FAGA. I don't remember the name. I think it's monoacyl glycerol. I don't know. And they degrade this endocannabinoid. And we have the
effects.
It is the what?
The effects.
Okay. Okay, so the THC and the cannabidiol also act in this system. So because of this, we discovered this system, but it's not made for the cannabis sativa. We already have this system in our brain, and because of this, we can recognize. We can
get high.
Yes, like this, we can get high and have the other effects. I bring how is the situation now, and we just have these two medications approved in the world.
In the world?
From yes.
What
from
the fuck? Just two?
Yes, it's
wow.
Bizarre. I don't know this. Bizarre.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
It's bizarre. Mevatil and Sativex. In Brazil, we just have Mevatil, and it's 2,000 reals, I think. And they are from multiple sclerosis. And this is very controversial. I don't know if this is the word. Because I said to you that in the 70s, we already, Mishula already showed the effects against epilepsy. So in this event that I participated, he said, I don't understand why we don't have a medication for this. Even we discovered this in the 70s. But Um, Now we have several studies in progress about treatment and adjuvant to other medications for depression, anxiety, drug abuse, autism, neuropathic pain, Alzheimer, Parkinson. We have a lot of studies, and now we have the option to use the oil of the cannabidiol. It's a little difficult to,
Get it?
to yes, from visa, but I think is the situation is better now. A lot of people, many people in Brazil already
I
use
know,
the
I
oil.
know, I know a grandma who likes it.
Yes, I
My
know too. A
girlfriend's
grandma.
grandma, my girlfriend's grandma uses this oil.
Oh, great.
Yes.
The great. This is very great because it make a lot of difference in so many lives, and I think it's more easily
It's easier to
to it's easier to conseguir. I don't know.
get.
The, get the approbation of Anvisa to epilepsy and this kind of disease, but is also have also studies like for pain of menstruation. How can I say colic? I don't know.
Yes, there is a word colic. People understand colic, but there is a better word. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
People understand colic, but
Mm-hmm.
period pains, menstrual
Okay.
cramps, menstrual
Thyroid pains. Okay.
cramps or period pains. Cramps is the
Cramps.
most common.
Okay.
Cramps. I'm gonna write this for you on the chat and send you on WhatsApp because, of course, that's important for you. Not just because you are a woman, because it's part of human life. The cramps.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and besides these two compounds of the plant, the cannabidiol and THC, we already have many studies with the endocannabinoid system because we can use a drug that blockade this receptor
Mm-hmm.
and produce effects, anxiolytic effects. We can facilitate these endocannabinoids. We can blockade the enzyme that degrade this endocannabinoid and it uh, lasts more, no less, but it acts more time in the receptors. And I think that in the future, will be more used at the plant.
Okay.
But until now, we don't have this.
You believe we are
And
going to synthesize this on an industrial scale and we are going to use the substance only, not the plant, like we do with other
yes, no, I think
medications.
that too, both. But this can be a solution for the, I don't know, for
I
the
understand
this
to isolate the
all these
effects.
problems with the drug.
Yes, isolate the substances and not get high, for example. Rayssa, Rayssa, you have me. Rayssa, you there? Rayssa, you there? Rayssa, you hear me? Rayssa, you hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Hello there, Rayssa, do you hear me?
So,
Rayssa, do you hear me? Do you hear me? I got you back, Rayssa. Let me just clean the last one, and here we go. Okay,
Okay.
Rayssa. Okay, so there is you see the use of the substance only to isolate the effect you want and not get high, for example. And this can be a solution about the drug
Yes.
abuse, things like that.
Hmm.
I got
Yes,
it.
because when we isolate the compounds, so we can refine the effects
I understand.
and the adverse effects.
Refine the effects. I love it.
Hmm.
I hear you, Rayssa. Do you hear me? Rayssa. Rayssa, do you hear me? Rayssa, do you hear me?
What?
Rayssa, do you hear me? Rayssa? Hello there, Rayssa, do you hear me? Rayssa? Okay, Rayssa. Hello, Rayssa. It's alright. I see you clearly now. Your camera quality is very good. Very good camera quality.
I think I will not share now
Yeah,
because it's finished.
it's over.
It's over this.
So
But
if you isolate the substance, you refine the effects.
yes,
That's so
but get
nice.
more expensive.
It gets more expensive.
Yes, yes, more
Yes,
refined, more expensive.
yes. The process is not cheap. I
Yes.
understand. I understand. There are some doctors giving prescriptions on this oil on the internet.
Hmm.
You have an online
Yes.
meeting with him and or her, and he or she authorizes you with a official prescription with his registering number in Portuguese CRM, everything all right for you to get the substance.
Hmm. And it's okay. There is no contraindications until now. There is some points like if you have some familia, I don't know, with schizophrenia,
Family
it's
member,
not
family member,
yes, it's not
or
recommended, but
background or history.
mhm, okay, that's fine.
I have
And
my
if
I
you
please.
no, it's just this or any case of psychosis like this is not recommended. But besides that, it's not. There is no other adverse effect,
I side effects
side
maybe.
effect. Okay,
Uh,
side effect.
I my honest opinion about this is as a person now who consumes weed. I have consumed weed in many different ways. Many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate, liquids, uh, uh, candies, different types of weed, different strains, so many strains. I don't think that's for everybody. And maybe
Yes.
if it's too easy to get, I believe it's very possible to see some problems because maybe you have psychological problems in the family in your background and you don't know, and you are going to
Mm-hmm.
discover this with I don't know, with hallucinations, for example, and maybe you can do crazy
Yes.
things when you're crazy because of weed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it happens to most of the people, but honestly, there were some situations, but one specific situation at UFMG. I was smoking there, and there was a person who I think had some psychiatric issue. There was something
Mm-hmm.
clear about this guy. He wasn't interacting with other people in the same way most of the people interact, or talking, or looking into the eyes, in the same way most of the people look or interact. And he was smoking weed
Mm-hmm.
there. And getting weed is easy. Getting weed is easy. It's simple to
Yes.
find people. And
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I couldn't, I couldn't, um, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't stop myself from talking to him and telling him, man, this thing here is not for you. You wanna
It's important.
repeat, please?
It's important someone said this, say
Yes.
this.
I honestly said that it wasn't for him, and I told him, man, you should look for help, like professional help. I don't think you should use this as medicine. Because if someone has prescribed you medicine, you need to take that medicine and not smoke weed with many people you don't
Mm-hmm.
know. You don't know where people got this plant, things like that. So you shouldn't
Yes.
be here. I don't know if this guy has listened to me. I have no idea, to be honest. But I needed to do this at the time. So I don't think that's for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. And this oil gets people high.
A little, because it's not so easily to separate the extract of CBD and THC,
Okay.
but and always have a little of THC.
Always a little
This is
of
the problem.
THC.
Yes.
No, for me, it's not a problem.
Yes.
For me, the
But I have
more
an example.
the more the merrier. The more the better. The more the merrier. I had a chocolate once, 98% THC or 96% peat.
Wow.
I went to the moon and I came back and I don't remember anything for 2 days.
Oh my God, so dangerous.
I was really crazy. There was a person taking
Yes.
care of us. I believe there was a person. I don't
Good.
remember well, but but then just me and my friend going crazy, going around the city and
Mm-hmm.
doing
Oh
crazy
yeah.
things, totally awake until 10 a.m., 11 a.m. We didn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It was just crazy, and it was chocolate. It was just an innocent piece of chocolate.
Oh, but it's very dangerous, it, I think, because take more time to to bater,
To get
and
it to get the
you
heat.
you continue eating. Yes, it's very difficult to control the dose, I think.
Yes, it takes 1 hour
But
each for you to get high, and when you
yes,
smoke, it takes 10 minutes each. It's
mm-hmm.
easier to control. The effects last longer when you eat it because the process
Mm-hmm.
for digestion is longer than the process for breathing. The
Yes,
hematosis, I believe it's
and you ingest
hematosis.
more, I think.
Maybe. maybe. But
Because when you smoke, we I don't know how to say this.
breathe out.
But
We,
breathe out the most of the compounds.
yes, it makes sense, right? It
Mhm.
makes sense. You
So
are
if you
so
eat
right.
everything.
You are so right. It makes so sense. Now it makes so sense. First time I had
Yes.
it, no, there was a moment in the university. There was a friend of us. She she started selling brownies,
Oh,
space brownies. Wow, it was so
I love the
strong.
name.
It was so strong. And there was a moment she told us, "Oh, I'm gonna stop doing this." And we asked her, "Why? Don't stop. That's so nice. We love
No,
it." And she
we are
said,
addicted.
she said, "Please don't stop. We do anything. We do anything."
Yes.
But she decided to stop because she had a pit bull and her dog ate some, and and this dog was like on the ground for hours. And she
Oh,
was kind of
I,
worried about situations like this in the future. So she decided not to do
mhm.
this anymore. And in Brazil, that's
That's a good idea.
traffic. Traffic,
Mhm.
she's trafficking drugs. She's a dealer.
Yes,
That's a crime. So she could go to jail. She could go to jail.
yes, it's true.
Very possible. Raissa, homework.
Pimenta, what?
Do we have homework to correct or no?
No, I don't think so.
Ok, pimenta, pimenta.
Had a dog that ate a point. How can I say a point?
Ok,
Once.
joint.
Joint. Okay.
One joint,
And
two joints, three joints. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
out of joint.
Or
And she
J.
J is the same thing. Okay,
It's
J.
a slang,
Great. Slang.
slang.
And the dog, uh, he's so crazy. He's very bad. I don't like it.
So the
But I want
dog
to show you.
ate the joint and got high?
Yes,
Okay.
very high.
That's interesting.
And
That's interesting because the dog has this system too.
yes,
So we
the
can
dog, the
treat
rat, I
dogs.
think the cat.
Wow. So we can treat them for
Yes,
the same
there is
diseases
a
we
lot of
have.
treatments like for arthrosis. Um, I don't know more, but they already used in Brazil the
Wow.
oil too.
Nice. For dogs. The same oil my girlfriend's grandmother
Yeah.
is using.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Very expensive, yeah.
Very expensive.
Oh, but I want to show you. This is you see.
Yes, I see. This
This is my
article.
first article,
Wow, Rayssa.
and we studied this endocannabinoid that I said to you, the 2-arachidonoleucerol, in anti-aversive effects like anxiolite, uh, anti-aversive. We is used to this, and we saw that work, uh, but we injected in the brain, directly in the brain.
Okay.
But worked to decrease the anxiety of the animals. It was
Wow.
very good, very interesting. Yes.
Tell me about the results, like in percentage. Tell me about the results, the general results.
Okay. So we use two models to study this. This conditioned, this contextual fear conditioning, that is a box that we put the animal and gives the shocks in the foot shocks.
Okay.
And in the next day, we put this animal again in the same contest and without the shocks, and the the animal um, have a behavior that is called freezing. Um, he stay without movement
Okay.
um, because of the fear.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh, of course I understand.
And okay, and we use this time of freezing to because if we put an animal that receive shock, the shocks, and is uh, we expose it in this contest, we do this behavior. We analyze 10 minutes all the time, almost 9 minutes. We do the freezing, and with the drug in these two doses, 2AG, the endocannabinoid, this freezing decrease. You can
Wow.
see
Yes, I can see.
for the
Half of the
the
time.
for the middle half, yes, half of the time. So this is a model to study the fear and then anxiety
Wow,
and other
Rice.
behavior like this. And besides that, we use a drug that uh, locate the receptors, the cannabinoid receptors, these two, AM251 AM251 and AM630, to see if this effect is for these receptors. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes, I understand.
And we saw that when we blockade these receptors, we don't have this decrease anymore. You can see.
Yes.
So is for not.
It's because of.
Yes, it's from this, not from, but é por meio desse receptor, entendeu?
Okay.
How can I say this?
Okay. It's by this receptor.
Yeah. Yes.
By is por
It's
meio
like
de.
the interaction of this. Yes, this.
Nice.
And besides this endocannabinoid, we use these two drugs. This where B602 and JZL184 that are blow are inhibitors of these enzymes. These enzymes. Uh, true. So these two drugs blockade this enzyme and facilitate this endocannabinoid, because if this enzyme degrade this endocannabinoid and you blockade, this endocannabinoid is not degraded, so can act more in the receptors.
Okay.
And we also saw that these two drugs decrease the freezing.
Wow.
You saw?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. It's very clear.
It's very interesting. Yes. And also we use other model that uh, we take out the water of the animals for 1 day and connect a shock with the bottle of the water,
Okay.
and we, we I don't know, measure the number of leaks with shocks that the animal uh, do with the endocannabinoids and without. And the number of the leaks in the group that not receive nothing or vehicle is very low. You can see, because we have fear to leak and receive the shock.
Yes.
And with the endocannabinoid, this number increase.
Wow.
So it's other way to see this effect, this anxiolytic effect.
Wow.
Great, yes?
Great, great. You're anxious.
Yes.
So, why don't you smoke, for example?
Yes. Because of this things that I say too. We don't know about our history. We don't know uh, if our parents had psychiatric disorders because they don't go to the doctors.
Yeah.
Our parents don't go to the doctors to see psychiatric problems. And because of the substance is not so pure in the cigar, and I don't know why more.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Wow, I'm anxious. I use it for anxiety mostly, I believe, and fun
And
too.
working, it's working.
Rayssa, I have smoked for many years, and sometimes I stop smoking for some months. And I can control
Mm-hmm.
my anxiety with this or without this. It makes no difference.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no difference. But
Yes, good.
there was a time in my life I have also tried meditation. It was great for me to meditate. I use it.
Yes,
I
I
use
want
it an app.
to yes do this again. I like it too.
I use it
Like
an
it to
app,
do.
and this app helps you breathing slower, controlling
Mm-hmm.
your anxiety by meditation.
Mm-hmm.
By meditation. Or
Right.
by
Yes.
meditating.
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 minutes,
Meditating.
Rayssa.
Okay. Yes.
I need to test a student. This student is back after a month, and I want to see
Mm-hmm.
if she comprehendes or no comprehendes. That's
Okay.
Graziele Fernandes. Let's see if Graziele Fernandes understands you, Raissa, or doesn't understand you.
Okay.
Hello, Rayssa.
Great. Hello, Grazi. I will
Hello.
call you Grazi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm good too. A little tired, but good.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Very tired.
Yeah. Who is not?
How? I don't understand.
Who is not tired? Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay, yes, yes, Rayssa, yes. Do you stay in home?
No, I am in the laboratory. I work with research in the UFMG,
Ah,
and I
okay.
am working now. Yes.
Yeah, are you scientist?
Yes.
Yes, nice.
Yes, I do master degree, but I will be a scientist, I believe.
Okay. You study,
And you?
you studied a lot.
Yes.
Okay, I imagine. Very
I
nice.
like it.
Nice to
And you,
meet
what do you do? Nice to meet you too.
you. Desculpa, aí tem um cigarrinho subindo aqui. Rodolfo não me avisa.
Oh, it's okay.
Ele não me avisa e já chega
And
com o cigarrinho.
what do you do?
I'm sales assistant.
Wait. And you say what?
Packages.
What?
Packages. Embalagens.
Oh, yes. Great.
Yes,
It's very
yes.
important.
I work
I'm
in
a
home.
pharmacist. Great. It's better now. Yes.
Yes, yes. It's very nice working home. Working.
hmm I like to.
Yeah. Cadê Rodolfo, gente?
Yes. Nice to meet you, Razi.
Oh,
You girls get used to talking to each other because Raissa has classes with me this time, and Grazi is going to
Yes.
have classes with me this time too. So you
Good.
get used to be good friends. You are going to be best friends.
Só vou olhar meu trabalho, peraí.
Rayssa, thank you so much for the conversation, for your time. Thank you for the presentation. Of course, can I post this on Facebook, on YouTube?
Yes.
Rayssa, you should create.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Rayssa, you should create. I mean, I believe this. I believe this information you have is very interesting. And of course, there are people talking about this already. But you should create videos on YouTube about this. And make your researches, your results easy, simple to understand for the society, for the community, for everybody.
Understand? I already talk about this, but we thinking in do a Instagram for the lab, but we have some issues because the topic is very polemic.
Don't do for the lab, do for yourself. Forget the lab.
No,
Fuck the lab. Fuck the lab. You need to think about Rayssa. Think about Rayssa. Think about Rayssa. Okay?
Yes.
Rayssa, merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
Bye bye. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye bye, Grazi.
Bye bye.
All right.